It's time for an album reaction for Sabrina Carpenter. Short and Sweet is the name of the album. We've already done 2 songs, which I believe was Taste and Please, Please, Please. We did those 2. I heard Espresso is like the most popular, but we're gonna go in order today. The Sabrina Carpenter album, Short and Sweet, is up. I can't wait for this. Welcome to Reaction Therapy Music. Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, is a mental health professional. I want to see what she's got. She's had tons of it already, so I can't wait to see what's coming. Without further ado. Sabrina Carpenter, Good Graces.
When I love you, I'm sweet, like an angel, drawing hearts, running names and dreaming of writing vows, rocking cradles. Don't mistake my nights for nights.
This is funny because I feel like this is a setup here. Good Graces is the name of the song. You know, when you're in my good graces, you get my favor. You know, I think more highly of you. I treat you better. So when I'm in love, you get everything. The hearts on the notes I write and all this sweet behavior. But don't mistake my nice for being naive, because there's probably another side that comes out. And when I'm not in love, or when I feel wronged, or I feel crossed, or I feel taken advantage of, something else is about to happen. But she sings it so sweetly. And good graces, just to stay in her good graces. Don't want to be on her bad side.
Rocking cradles. Don't mistake my nights for naive. I don't waste a second. I know lots of guys. You do something suspect, as cute as bye-bye. Like, ooh, baby, you say you really like it being mine. So let me give you some advice. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. Well, I'll switch it up like that so fast, cause no one's more amazing.
I can look sweet, adorable, kind, sincere, and at the next turn, I will take you down. So do not take advantage of me. You want to stay in my good graces. You want to stay in my favor, or else it's just going to go bad. And I know I look sweet and everything like that. I got another side.
So I'll switch it up like that so fast, cause no one's more amazing at turning love into hatred. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. So I'll switch it up like that so fast, no one's more amazing at turning love into hatred. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you.
That was cool.
I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you.
Okay, here's where the mental health comes in, because this is where a mental health professional, me, would be concerned, meaning, okay, if that's the truth, I could care less about you. I will shut you off. Now, there's good boundaries. It's saying, I'm not going to let you take advantage of me, and I'm going to walk if you mistreat me. The other is kind of the vengeful side. Don't cross me, or I will make your life miserable. And I'm going to tell people who are in her position, this isn't a love-hate. This is a respect for yourself kind of thing. And when you're with somebody who mistreats you, who lies to you, who takes advantage of you, who cheats on you, whatever, you have to learn to have enough of a boundary to say, this line is what I won't allow to be crossed. Once it is crossed, I am moving on. There's no reason to sit here and talk about it or to make excuses. It's just the end. And when she sets up things like kind of likes the fighting, kind of likes the revenge, kind of likes the ability to get back at somebody, that's the concerning part. If that's you, think about it, because mental health would tell you you're not going to get embroiled in this back and forth toxic stuff.
I'll tell the world you finish your chores prematurely. Break my heart and I swear I'm moving on. With your favorite athlete, shoot a shot.
That's all the vengeful stuff. I'm going to tell people you can't get it up or you can't do it right. I'm going to tell people, I'm going to go out and date somebody just to spite you. Don't do that. Don't go date somebody just to spite you. I know she's just singing this, but if it's actually you doing that, it's not helpful. You're not going to be happier going and dating somebody just to spite somebody else. You're also not going to be happier just telling other people how trashy somebody is, because you actually dated this person. So it's not the best thing to keep smearing that and dragging it on. Move on, move on.
Every night, want you every second. Don't need other guys. You do something sus, kiss my cute ass. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. I'll switch it up like that, so fast, cause no one's more amazing. It's turning love into hatred. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. I'll switch it up like that, so fast, cause no one's more amazing. It's turning love into hatred. I won't give a fuck about you. 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 No, I won't give a fuck about you. No, I won't. No, I won't give a fuck about you. No, I won't.
Good poppy song there. I like the beginning of that. That was a classic pop song. You know, it was sweet. It was nice. It wasn't, wild and crazy, but it was saying, this is what I'll do if you cross me. Now, you got to realize in her position, she's not always right. Sometimes she does things that are not nice. So does she take accountability for herself? Mental health wise, that scared me a little bit. Sharpest Tool, the next song on the album.
I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. We had sex, I met your best friends. Then a bird flies by and you forget.
Oh man, Sharpest Tool. She goes right after the fact that, hey, look, I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, which means if you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, you're not the most effective, you're not the brightest, you're not the best, you don't cut right. You're just not that great. I know you're not that bright. You're not that intelligent. You don't get it. We do it. I meet your best friends, and then a bird flies by and you forget, which basically means the next day comes by and it's like you forgot this whole thing happened. Like, we got together, we did that. I met your friends. Like, isn't that a thing where we're like more together now? So wake up, because if you're going to go sleep with somebody, take this from a therapist. You're signing a contract. It's unwritten, but maybe the person doesn't care and maybe they do. Don't get involved. Man, why can't I convince people that sex first is not good? If you ever want anything long-term, sex first is never good. It elevates the relationship to the next level. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a hard time going back and catching up.
Best friends, then a bird flies by and you forget. I don't hear a word till your guilt creeps in.
Yep.
On a Tuesday, send a soft hey. As if you really don't recall the time we were going right, then you took a left me with a lot of shit to second guess. Guess I'll wait another year. I'm wondering if that was casual, then I'm an idiot. I'm looking for an answer in between the lines, lying to yourself if you think we're fine.
It's kind of like, who's the sharpest tool here? Because she might not be the sharpest tool in the shed. When you pick somebody to sleep with, go meet their best friends, they kind of go off and live their life like nothing happened and don't see anything big about it, make it casual. That's why I want you to wait and pick people that you deserve. Pick people that deserve you. Pick people that will respect you. Please, please hear that, because, man, it's one thing to play around, to mess around, to live your life, but do not get into something you think is something big and jump headfirst into it like that right away, because she's saying, I don't understand, like, where your head's at, where's my head's at? I don't know what I was thinking too. Same thing. Because time goes by and you waste time with people that either don't deserve you or people that aren't fit for you.
It's another year, I'm wondering if that was casual, then I'm an idiot. I'm looking for an answer in between the lines. Lying to yourself if you think we're fine. You're confused and I'm upset, but we never talk about it. We never talk about it.
Love how she puts this heavy topic on a real poppy, sweet beat, you know? This is the classic of what I could tell you would fix all relationship problems and all marriage problems in our world today, is doing this thing first and never letting this relationship advance to anything deeper until you figure out if you're best friends, if you're cohesive, if you've got commonalities, and if you're willing to be committed with each other. I'm telling you, 100%, people don't talk about it. People don't communicate. And a few days later, he sends a text, hey, what the hell? What is that? What are you doing? You can't do that because you're manipulating. And too many young people manipulate. All the time I talk to younger people and I'm like, just send them this message. I can't do that because that would communicate this and it would say that. So I'm just going to wait 3 days. I'm going to say, hey, and then we'll see where she's at, because I want to see where she's at. I want to see her cards, not show mine.
We never talk about it.
Take responsibility,
We never
y'all.
talk about
Y'all.
it.
Come on, Sabrina. Talk.
All the silence just makes it worse, really, 'cause it leaves you so
I love the in and
top
out.
of mind for me. All the silence is just your strategy, 'cause it leaves you so top of mind for me. We never talk about how you found God at your ex's house. Always made sure that the phone was
What was that about the ex's house?
about how you found God at your ex's house. Always made sure that the phone was face down. Seems like overnight I'm just a bitch you.
See, all this game playing and manipulation, you have to be able to take ownership for yourself and your own choices. Life is a series of choices over time. You cannot sit here and blame other people because, man, I thought we were in it for this and we were connected and everything was great, but then all of a sudden they just flipped and turned. Well, maybe it's because you slept with somebody so quick you didn't get to see that that's the kind of person they were. And by the way, check out where they've been in the past too, because that has a link to it as well. And if anybody's turning their phone over, bye-bye. Please know that if somebody's keeping a phone from you or not letting you see messages, there's something to that. And I don't mean you should get hooked up from day one like this. Be best friends. Spend time together.
Always made sure that the phone was face down. Seems like overnight I'm just a bitch you hate now. We never talk it through how you guilt trip me to open up to you.
Yep.
Then you logged out, leaving me dumbfounded. We were going right, then you took a left.
And that actually can happen, by the way. They can guilt trip you and manipulate you and gaslight you. Here's the question. If that happens, do you draw a line and say, yeah, that doesn't work for me? You know, in year one of my marriage, my wife said to me when I was saying something stupid and you know, something that was kind of a joke, but it wasn't a joke. And she said, Tom, there's a lot of truth in jest, which means there's a lot of truth in joking. There's a lot of truth in jest. So I take everything that you say at face value, the way you say it. That was year one. It was like, I could not get away with anything. So what I said, I meant. And that's where I had to, now we tease each other, we have fun, but it was never hitting below the belt. There was never any comment that could make fun of or try to tease or manipulate. That's not okay. And this is one of those. So do you draw a line and say, I'm out if you're going to do it again. I'm not going to keep doing this.
Left me with a lot of shit to second guess. Guess oh, it's another year. I'm wondering if that was casual, then I'm an idiot. I'm looking for an
Waste
answer in
another
between
year.
the lines. Lying to yourself if you think we're fine. You're confused and I'm upset, but we never talk about it. We never
Isn't that interesting about the finding God at your ex's house? And it's like you found God at your ex's house, but she's your ex. And so what's the story behind that? I never got an explanation on what your relationship is with your ex and like what's happening there. And, interesting about that phone, turning the phone over. It could be used two ways. Like I was thinking it of in terms of when people turn their phone over because they don't want the person they're with to see the messages that are on there because they're from people they probably wouldn't like them to be talking to. And then the other one is that y'all mentioned is that it could be turned over to maybe not be distracted or to pay full attention to the person. That's the healthy way. Take your phone, turn it over. And I don't even say put it on a table. Like take your phone, put it away so that you are not distracted and you are fully focused on the person. But remember those times when you have a phone out and there's a message on there and the person you're with might not want to see that you're talking to that person. That is a dangerous thing and should not happen. All right, next up, coincidence. These are good.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Second, I put my head on your chest.
All relationship.
She knew she's got a real sixth sense. My name comes up once and it comes up twice, and without her even being here, she's back in your life. Now she's in the same damn city on the same damn night.
Who is this? Who is this about and what is this about? The moment I put my head on your chest, she had a sixth sense. She was like, something's up. What's going on? Now she's in the same city on the same night. Is this about her in a relationship and then it was mixed up with somebody who was an ex or somebody else that they were like at the same place?
Now she's in the same damn city on the same damn night. And you lost all your common sense. What a coincidence. Last week, you didn't have any doubts.
Yep.
This week, you're holding space for her tongue in your mouth. Now she's sending you some pictures wearing less and less, trying to turn the past into the present tense.
So wait a minute. We're together. Everything's fine. And this other person drifts in. Now she's sending pictures. Y'all are talking to each other. And you're just losing your mind. You were making sense. Now all of a sudden, you're not making any sense. What a coincidence when I put the pieces of this puzzle together and the common link is this other person, this other woman. Y'all, don't do any of this. Like, this is not helpful. I always say if you're going to cheat or you're going to get involved with somebody else, go break up with what you're doing now and go do that. Don't just waddle out and do your thing with somebody else. The healthy thing is to be in one relationship. Don't have a relationship and then keep some excitement on the side.
This week, you're holding space for her tongue in your mouth.
No.
Now she's sending you some pictures wearing less and less, trying to turn the past into the present tense. Sucking up to all your mutual friends. And you lost all your common sense. The way you told me the truth, minus 7%.
There you go.
What a coincidence. What a surprise. Your phone just died. Your car drove itself from LA to her thighs. Post brace looks nice, but who's by your side? Damn it, she looks kinda like the girl you outgrew. At least that's what you said.
Go find a carbon copy. What'd you do? Like, you just move on to something else. Have good boundaries, Sabrina. Don't let people manipulate you Don't let people take advantage of you, and definitely don't stay with somebody who is losing their common sense.
Oh, you outgrew, at least that's what you said. What a coincidence. Oh, wow, you just broke up again.
See?
What a coincidence.
That was a short, sweet, like just a simple, short, sweet. Hey, look, we're together. All of a sudden, it's just kind of odd. You start talking to somebody else is on the same night, same town, same place, that kind of thing. And all of a sudden, you got your tongue in your mouth. And all of a sudden, you got the car driving to her thighs and all that stuff. What a coincidence. And you break up. Coincidence. Everything's fitting together. Not good, unavailable, toxic, codependent, whatever kind of person that can't commit. Don't stay around them. Sabrina Carpenter up next with Bed Chem. That's bed chemistry.
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met. We were both in a rush. We talked for a sec. You friended me up so we could connect. And what are the odds? You sent me a text and now the next thing I know I'm like, manifest. That's your oversized. I digress. Got me scrolling like out of breath. Got me going like, who's the cute boy with the white jacket and the thick accent? Like, maybe it's all in my head, but I bet we'd have really good bed chem.
Oh gosh, she's just some. Now, I don't know Sabrina Carpenter. Who is she? Like, is she somebody that would go from relationship to relationship? Is she somebody that stays with somebody for a long time? Is she somebody that's had unfortunate people she's been with that haven't been nice? Who is she? I don't know. But when you start this out and you're like, man, I met you. God, we kind of just, I don't know, had this thing. Then a friend connects us. Then you text me. And then we have this connection. Then I start imagining and dreaming and wondering what this would be like. And I bet we'd have good bed chem. Immediately going to sex, y'all. I get it to have passion and excitement and attraction. It's important. It's important to find the person you're with attractive and that sexual energy. It's important. It's not the basis, though. The basis is like, is that person kind? Are they caring? Are they considerate? Are they respectful? Do they have good integrity and good character? Y'all, we are missing the boat 100%. Nobody will listen to me. Nobody will even comment on this or care. The reality in relationships, I watch divorce after divorce after divorce happen. And you know why? It's because of either cheating or a complete love detraction, and people just coexist and hate each other after a while because they quit communicating, they quit being best friends, they quit staying connected, and sex is the least of the problems. They will point it out as a big problem, but it's the least of the problems because the more you love somebody and you're in love with them and you adore them, the more you'd want to have sex with them. The sex doesn't make you love somebody more. It just makes you want more sex. In fact, I've seen people who hate each other have better sex, honestly, a lot of times. But this is interesting with bed chem.
Hey, but I bet we'd have really good bed chem. How you pick me up, pull me down, tell me around, no, it just makes sense. How you talk so sweet when you're doing bad things, that's bed chem.
Bad thing?
How you looking at me, I know what that means and I'm obsessed. Are you free next week? I bet we'd have really good.
There we go.
Out of me, I mean camaraderie. Said you're not in my time zone, but you wanna be. Where art thou? Why?
Is she inviting him to have sex? Is she saying, let's just try it? You know, you free next week? We'll get it on and see. Sabrina, if you want a healthy relationship, that's not the way to do it. Maybe it's just a song. Maybe it's completely made up, but is this about somebody real?
I mean camaraderie. Said you're not in my time zone, but you wanna be. Where art thou? Why not upon me? See it in my mind, let's fulfill the prophecy. Who's the cute guy with the wide blue eyes and the big bad night? I know it sound a bit redundant, but I bet we'd have really good bed chem. How you pick me up, pull me down, tell me around, no, it just last night. And I bet it's even better than in my head. How you pick me up, pull down, tell me wrong.
Sabrina, like, oh my goodness. Okay, it's totally fine to do any of this. You know, if you're just living your life, single, doing your thing, great, do it. I always say that. Have fun, enjoy yourself. But I don't want people in this position to come back later and say, why can't I ever find a good person, a good man, a good, healthy relationship? Why do I find people who cheat on me? Why do I find people who manipulate me? Why do I find people that leave me? You can't do this and also want that. You can't have the best of both worlds. You can't have your cake and eat it too there. You're gonna have to pick. If you're just enjoying life, fine. But when you're ready to settle down, you cannot do this. Those two don't go together.
You talk so sweet when you do that things
You got the arriving, you got the 6'9", you got it all.
Are you free next week? I bet we'd have really good.
I like the high voice. She looked really uncomfortable sitting in that chair. Like she stayed there for a long time, but she looked really uncomfortable. The reality is we have to take this with a grain of salt. Like it's music, it's song. She's created great music. I love her voice. Like what she creates, the poppiness, the sound, it's awesome. The storyline, what I don't want people to get caught up in is I can do all this, and then when I'm ready to get serious, I don't understand why it doesn't happen, because you have to be in that same frame of mind. All right, next up, hey, it's the video. Espresso. This is the one I heard is good. Man, look at that sun like burn on her back there. Okay, here we go. Espresso.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right.
What is this about? Now he's thinking about me every night. Is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know. That's me espresso. Like the espresso is the thing that keeps you awake, right? It's the thing that like gives you a pick me up. Interesting.
Every night, oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a fuck. Are on vacation, and I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him too bad.
That's total manipulation, y'all. Total manipulation. I got this one boy who won't stop calling, and when they act this way, I know I got him. So you use that to your advantage, which is great. Do it. If you're enjoying it, you're having a good time, fine, but it's not going to be the precursor to an amazing relationship all the time. But it's okay, because sometimes it's sweet. It's like he adores me. He loves me. He wants to be with me all the time. And isn't that sweet? I know I've got him here, and you can trust and have confidence. That's a good thing. The not good thing is like, okay, I swooned him. I figured it out. He's sucked in. I've got him right where I want him, and I can use him.
Ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night.
It's pretty cute how she puts all of this together. I know I Mountain Dew it for you. You know, the Mountain Dew with the adrenaline, the caffeine, that morning coffee brewed it for you. You know, that pick me up, that thing. That's what I know. I do that for you. I know it's just who I am. It's what I do. One touch and I brand newed it for you. That's really good.
Do it for you. That morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I brand new it for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Holy shit. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute. Wrapped around my finger.
She's just talking about how much game she's got, right? About how amazing she is. Just call her Espresso because she's the one. She's going to be all tanned up, but she's the one that gives that little shot that you need to feel a little bit of pick me up and feel better. And all the guys just keep growing and growing. And she's just... it's showing how they're all wrapped around my finger. They adore me. They can't get enough of me.
Oh, we look so cute. Wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor. Make him laugh so often. My honeybee. Come and get this pollen. So glad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. I know I'm not into it for you. That morning coffee blue.
These lyrics are perfect. The way she wrote this. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. I mean, it could have been your ex could have done it, but your ex doesn't do it. I do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. You walk in and look, it's like walking in burning hot and you walk into a place that has air conditioning. Yes. Soft skin and I perfumed it for you. Oh my goodness. Sabrina.
Dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm not into it for you. That morning coffee brewed for you. One touch and I brand new it for you.
Cheers.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't
Who cannot adore her after this song? Like, this is really good.
move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night, oh. Is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that
man, that's like this.
Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
She's going to do it to the cop. That was really cool. Espresso. What a song. Like, total. I don't know why she got arrested at the end, though, other than the fact that they caught on to her and that's what she was doing and she was playing games and she was manipulating everybody. I don't know. But maybe she was turning the beach upside down. What a different side of her, too. I know I got on it with the earlier songs, but that seemed like a really funny way to play on. That's just the effect I have. It's just what I do. And yeah, sometimes I take advantage of that kind of thing I have. All right, next up, Dumb and Poetic.
You're so dumb and poetic. It's just what I fall for. I like the aesthetic. Every self-help book, you've already read it. Cherry pick lines like they're words you invented.
This is good. You're so dumb and poetic. You're so dumb and you're poetic and you've read these books and you've got this kind of stuff in your brain and you pick lines out of it and you kind of reinvent it as your own. Like, this is my philosophy on life. And here I am listening to you and falling for this. What am I doing? But sometimes you have to be really conscious. This is why therapy matters, y'all. Go to therapy because the person can say, maybe you're with somebody you want to dive a little deeper into and see if they're really who they say they are, because maybe that's just a smokescreen.
Cherry pick lines like they're words you invented. Gold star for highbrow manipulation, and love everyone is your favorite quotation. Try to come up like you're soft and well spoken. Jack off to lyrics by Leonard Cohen. Don't think you understand. Just 'cause you talk like one doesn't make you.
Oh, I was thinking that was coming. Just because you talk like one doesn't make you a man. Just because you talk like a man doesn't mean you're a man. My wife says it all the time. I watch your feet, not your mouth, Tom. Remember that. Ladies in relationships, remember that. I hold men to a standard of that all the time. I mean, all people really should follow that, to be fair. But I watch your feet, not your mouth. I'm going to watch how you live. I'm going to watch how you walk. And it takes a lot longer to walk than it does to talk. And just because you talk like one doesn't mean you are one. It is so truthful. Just because you have some wisdom or you have some knowledge or experience under your belt doesn't mean you're this incredible person. Because to me, you're not treating me that way. Be kind. Be sincere. Be courteous.
Talk like one doesn't make you a man. You're so sad there's no communication. But baby, you put us in this situation. You're running so fast from the hearts that you're breaking. Save all your breath for your floor meditation. You're so
You have this high and mighty, like you feel better than, but when you leave a relationship, you're running so fast to get away from them. It's like, that's gone. Don't own it anymore. Please own what you've done. Own who you've been with. Own relationships you've been in. Your part, not everything, but your part in it. So that you can not carry that into the next relationship.
all your breath for your floor meditation. You're so empathetic, you'd make a great wife. And I promise the mushrooms aren't changing your life. Will you crash the car and abandon the wreckage? Fuck with my head like it's some kind of fetish. Don't think you
Not good.
understand. Just 'cause you act like one doesn't make you a man. Don't think you understand.
You don't get it, man.
Just 'cause you leave like one
Oh, wow.
doesn't make you a man.
Wow, what an ending to that. Just because you leave like one doesn't make you a man. Just because you leave like a man would doesn't make you a man, a real man, a person. You crash the car and leave the wreckage. You create the problem, manipulate, gaslight, and truthfully, I say take responsibility, each person for themselves. But there are times you're in a relationship and you, guy or girl, you have been wronged. You've been mistreated. You've been manipulated. You've been cheated on. You've been gaslit. And that happens. And sometimes people don't take advantage. Don't take responsibility for it. They just walk away and act like it was never theirs to begin with. And man, that leaves a lot of pain. That's why therapy matters too. Get some help from all the past trauma so that you don't carry that into the next relationship. Next up is Slim Pickins. Love the different titles here. And this music is really good. And she's got a different flow of music throughout this album. It's not all the same. Sounds like a country vibe. Old Slim Pickins. Little fiddle.
Guess I'll end this life alone. I am not dramatic, these are just the thoughts that pass right through me. All the douchebags in my phone, play 'em like a slot machine. If they're winning, I'm just losing. A boy who's
Play them like, Got all these dudes that just should not be in there. Delete, 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 block, unfollowed, whatever you got to do. Don't keep douchebags in your phone, because when they're in your phone, given your mental state and emotional state, you may go back to them. Play them like a slot machine, and then you pull it. Oh my gosh.
If they're winning, I'm just losing.
Yep. Then you lose.
Boy
Don't
who's
stay around
jacked
them.
and kind can't find his has to save my life. Oh, it's slim picking.
Oh, boy who's jacked and kind just can't find. He's kind. He's built, but he just doesn't have a brain. He just can't figure it out. It's Slim Pickins. You know what this was about. It's hard to find the right person. But I'm going to tell you, Sabrina, all these songs that have led up to this will tell you what not to look for. So at least that's a start. If you find any of those guys, because I haven't seen a song yet that said, I adore, I'm in love, he's everything I've ever wanted, this is the kind of guy I want. So all those guys, all those characteristics, if you see it, as soon as you see it, done. That's the easiest answer I can give you. But so many people say to me, yeah, but I know, but it's fun, but I don't want to be alone. And like she said at the beginning, I may be alone forever. Well, you know what? You might be. I don't think you will. But you will be alone if you keep picking these same people, because every time you pick the same person again, you have to reset. So it's time you could have used to find the right person. That's why therapy helps you find the right person, because until you know who you are and who you need and what you deserve, what your worth is, that you're not going to find that person. You're going to find people who actually equate to the worth you think you are. Not good.
Save my life, oh, it's slim pickings. If I can't have the one I love, I guess it's you that I'll be kissing. Just to get my fixins. Since the good ones are deceased or taken, I'll just keep on moaning and bitching.
She's owning it. That's good. I like that.
Jesus.
Love to talk to her about her. Wow, she said Jesus. That's going to be interesting. Love to talk to her about her relationship history and her outlook, her idea on what finding a relationship would be like. Because she's even saying, I'll just keep moaning and bitching. Like, this is just, it's kind of what I'm doing. And sometimes I need my fix. But when you're ready to find that person, that's when you have to say, okay, I'm going to say no to all the stuff I used to say yes to. And I'm going to look for the things I used to say no to. And you'd be shocked at how, when you find that person, that's your best friend, that's your forever person, that is the person that adores you, that lifts you up, that cherishes you. And you'd be shocked. But a lot of good therapy is what it takes to do that. You can't just keep grinding through dudes. All right, Jesus.
Jesus, what's a girl to do? This boy doesn't even know the difference between there and they are. Yet he's naked in my room, missing all the things he's missing. God knows that he isn't living large. A boy who's nice, that breathes, I swear he's nowhere to be seen. It's slim pickings. If I can't have the one I guess it's you that I'll be kissing, just to get my fixins. Since the good ones are deceased or taken, I'll just keep on moaning and bitching. Moaning and bitching. Since the good ones call their exes wasted, and since the Lord forgot my gay awakening, then I'll just be here in the kitchen serving up some.
What does that mean? I want to know the story of her. Since the Lord forgot my gay awakening. What's happening?
Then I'll just be here in the kitchen, serving up some moaning and bitching.
What what an ending there. What was the story in that? It's like it just got slipped in there at the end. It was a pretty cool country vibe there. But how about being alone? And I don't mean being lonely, and I don't mean being like just never having anybody, but being alone until you find the person that you're supposed to be with. Because I'm telling you, every person you're with that just fills a gap is taking away time and space from the person you could be finding. And looking at yourself, wow. Okay, next up is Juno. Hey, that was a good movie, y'all. Gotta go see Juno sometime. I love that movie. Especially the scene where she's like pregnant as a teenager, you know, and she goes to her dad, like, I'm gonna go out with so-and-so. And he's like, well, just don't get in any trouble. She's like, I'm pregnant. What other kind of shenanigans do you think I could get into? It's just funny. Anyway, Juno, good movie. But here's Juno, the song, Sabrina Carpenter.
Don't have to tell your heart as a thing. Oh yeah, you just get it.
You get it.
Whole package, babe, I like the way you fit. God bless your dad's genetics.
Okay, is this finally a song where she's saying, I think I've figured out what it is I want and what he would be like and who he is, although she's mentioned in a package, which to me goes sexual again. I don't know, but maybe it's a whole package of like, he's kind, he's caring, he's considerate, and he looks great, and he's attractive, and he's amazing. Maybe it's the whole thing.
Yeah, you just get it.
Yep.
Whole package, babe, I like the way you fit. God bless your dad's genetics.
Genetics.
You make me wanna make you fall in love. Oh, late at night I'm thinking about you. I wanna tie on my fuzzy thick handcuffs. Oh, I hear you knocking, baby. Come on up. I know you want my touch for life. If you love me right, then who knows? I might let you make me Juno. You know I just might let you lock me down to.
What is making me Juno, though? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, I just might let you make me Juno. I don't get it. I wish I knew more of the behind the scenes stuff with this. But the pink handcuffs, attracted, sexual. But I'm hoping this means you kind of got everything that I want, and it's not just that. I'm hoping.
You know I just might let you lock me down tonight. One of me is cute, but too low. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna make you fall in love.
Make me want to make you fall in love.
I showed my friends, then we high-fived. Sorry if you feel objectified. Can't on myself, hormones are high. Give me more than just some butterflies. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Oh, late at night I'm thinking about you. I wanna try out some freaky positions.
Have you ever tried this one?
I don't know. Like, I see, I've got this click to Juno, the movie, like where the girl gets pregnant, you know, and all that stuff. Like one of me, but then two, but then she'd have a baby. There'd be a sweet girl. There'd be just like her. Like I don't know why my mind goes off in that direction where I might just let you help me have a baby here and we'd be together. And I'm just like, yeah, losing it.
I just might let you lock me down tonight. One of me is cute, but too low. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Adore me, hold me and explore me. Mark your territory. Tell me I'm the only one. Adore me, hold me and explore me. I'm so fucking horny. Tell me I'm the
goes and goes, but she brings it back into that. I just gotta have you. This is really about sex. I want that feeling. Is that the typical Sabrina Carpenter? Like that's where the direction of things goes as opposed to relationship? It's more just, yeah, let's get it on. Let's do this thing.
Tell me I'm the only one.
That was an interesting poppy, like upbeat, like relationship thing. That was kind of our first statement of like, I'm calling you out and I'm bringing you to me. You are the kind of guy that has all this stuff that makes me maybe just want to like fall and make you fall in love so we can be together and we can do this thing. But man, how much more can I take? All right, Sabrina Carpenter, Lie to Girls. Next up.
Don't swear on your mom that it's the first drink that you've had in like a month. No, don't say it was just an isolated incident that happened once. There's no need to pretend. I've never seen an ugly truth that I can't bend to something that looks better. I'm stupid, but I'm clever.
Look, you can't BS a BSer. You know, they say, the old saying goes, you know, you can't BS a BSer. So don't play games with me. Don't try to pretend, you know, this is what you've done or you haven't done, because I see behind your lies. I can see behind what you're saying here. And I'm stupid, but I'm clever. I will figure this out. She's setting it up here. Like, do not go there with me because I'm sick and tired of the lies.
Oh, need to pretend. I've never seen an ugly truth that I can't bend to something that looks better. I'm stupid, but I'm clever. Yeah, I can make a shit show look a whole lot like forever and ever. You don't have
That's sweet.
to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves.
Oh.
Like you, they'll just
That's
lie.
so sad. If they lie, you don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. If they like you, it won't matter. They'll just lie to themselves and do whatever. So you don't have to go playing those games. If they don't like you, then you don't have to worry about doing that. Oh man, what a
They'll just
story.
lie to themselves.
Ah,
like you,
not good,
they'll
y'all.
just lie to themselves.
But true,
You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone?
So what's the story? Who has she been with that somebody she's liked and just lied to herself and pretended it was all good and it was fine and he was fine and it was all on the up and up and it was good, and then she gets manipulated, cheated on, gaslit, or mistreated? There has to be a relationship there for her. And this is a lesson for everybody. She's doing a great job of telling probably a true story that I allowed myself, I'm the one who can testify to this. I have allowed myself to be in a position where I let myself like somebody and then just lied to myself that it was fine. And I wouldn't see the truth. I wouldn't see who they really were. Listen to how honest that is.
Girls, if they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone else? All of your best excuses, no, they don't stand a chance against all the chances I give you. Isn't ideal, but damn, you don't even have to try. Turn you into.
Listen to that. All of the second. Let's see. I want to see this clearly.
Anyone else. All of your best excuses, no, they don't stand a chance against all the chances I give.
Yeah, all your best excuses that you give me, you just feed me excuse after excuse after excuse. They don't stand a chance against all the chances I give you. Like, I just keep giving you chances. Please, y'all know this. Boundaries are meant for a reason. That's why therapy matters. Mental health matters. Please hear this from a mental health person. You've got to get help for this. You can't just keep giving second, third, fourth, fifth chances. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior.
All of your best excuses, no, they don't stand a chance against all the chances I give you. Isn't ideal, but damn, you don't even have to try. Turn you into a good guy. You don't have to lift a finger. It's lucky for you, just like my mother and my sister. All my friends, girl outside the strip club, getting her tarot cards read.
Tell women, please hold yourself up to the value you really are, the worth, the cherished piece of just glory that you are. I wish women could hear that from me, that you deserve so much better and to be treated so much better. And guys, we deserve and are owed to them to be better people. This trying to treat people as objects is not okay. And also the manipulation. It goes both ways, but in this story, so many women, it's just falling in that state of like, I'm lying to myself and letting them get by with it.
The girl outside the strip club, getting her tarot cards read. We love to read the cold hard facts and swear they're incorrect. We love to mistake butterflies for cardiac arrest. You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Like you, they'll just lie to themselves. You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone? Girls will cry and girls will lie and girls will do it till they die for you. They'll cry and girls will lie and do it till the day they die for you. Girls will cry and girls will lie and girls will lose their goddamn minds for you. They'll cry and girls will lie and do it till the day they die for you.
Good outro. What a song. Like, this is a song that should be heard by all women, all young women especially, that you can do so much by standing up for yourself and having value in yourself that you don't let guys like this into your life. But that's why therapy can help. Having the support person that can also see things and steer you a little bit can help you avoid relationships that can be pretty tragic. Okay, Don't Smile, next song. Final song on the album. Man, we're gonna live with an uplift. It's kind of hard when you think the title is Don't Smile. Interesting philosophy, right? Don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over. Is that a good thing? It doesn't sound like a good thing, right? Oh my goodness.
You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her.
Moving on. Somebody else.
My heart is heavy now. It's like 100 pounds. It's falling faster than the way you love to shut me down. I think I need a shower.
Oh, my heart is heavy. It's falling faster than the way you like to shut me down. Especially if in this case she's seeing somebody go on to someone else and you're just heartbroken here. And it's like you don't want to move on. You want to just get back what you had. So you're not going to smile because it happened, or you're not going to smile because it happened, but you're going to cry because it's over. That, man, I can't appreciate any of it because my heart's broken.
You love to shut me down. I think I need a shower. My friends are taking shots. You think it's happy hour. For me it's not. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. I want you to miss me. I want you to miss me. You're supposed to think about me every time you.
There's the honesty. I want you to miss me. I want you to recognize what we had. I want you to not just want to move on. She must have had her heart broken a lot. I don't know how many relationships she's had in terms of like losing people, and what the story is behind it. But she's given a line of like, I just want you to not be okay moving on and finding somebody else. And I'm sitting here with nobody.
You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. I want you to miss me. I want you to miss me. Pour my feelings in the microphone.
Yep,
I stay in them when the girls come home. I want one of them to take my phone and lose your number. I don't wanna be tempted. Pick up when you wanna fall.
Isn't that interesting how she says that? Like, I just pour my feelings out in the microphone, which is great. Like, talk it out, sing it out, scream it out, yell it out, write it out, whatever. Get it out. That's good. But when the girls come home, I want one of them to take my phone and lose your number. But she doesn't have the strength to lose his number herself. That's the part I want people to have enough strength inside themselves to say, I need to come to grips with the fact that this is not good for me. So I need to block, unfollow, remove, lose numbers, all that stuff, so that I can live my life forward instead of living my life backwards. That's the therapy part, that it can help you a lot just to learn how, yeah, you can have people lose that number, but it's not the same as when you lose it.
Number, I don't wanna be tempted. Pick up when you wanna fall back in.
No, don't answer that.
You know, I know, oh, I know. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over.
That is my vibe right there. Sabrina Carpenter, Don't Smile, off the Short and Sweet album. You know, that's my vibe. That's maybe my favorite song, if not probably second or third favorite song. Top three for sure off that album. And mainly because I love the rhythm of that. It settles my nervous system. But the second is, it's probably the most honest I've heard her be. Like, for her to be honest and vulnerable enough to say, I'm not always strong enough to be able to do what I need to do to stand up for myself, to be in the right relationships, to be connected to the right people and guys, and also that I just want you to want me, and I just want to be loved, and that gets overshadowed by a lot of other stuff. But that was really cool there, the ending of that. What an album, what a set of songs, very different songs. It kind of flowed through a bunch of different ways, and I loved hearing it. Awesome stuff. So Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet. Thank you for watching. Remember, it's not real therapy, just Tom breaking down the lyrics. If you want help, check the links. Remember to stay with Reaction Therapy Music, the new channel that is bringing you all kinds of music reactions and live streams. Also, leave your comments. Mental health matters right here. Don't forget it. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.